It's week 8 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Texans and the Browns, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 24.
Fun times in Cleveland ahead as we join you by the Lakeshore here at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Cleveland Browns. The Texans offense rested and ready coming off the open week in their schedule. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Texans.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And his throw is incomplete. The Texans at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance, get your...
There he goes, right side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the run.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
First down, Houston.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, they'll run it here.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 10. And the Texans first down.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Wilson.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Now, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now it's Wilson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is out of bounds up past the 10. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw is Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all games. They went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Great effort there. with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here. Been nice and they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And quickly they get to the line. On second down, Wilson. Yeah, to the right sideline. And it falls incomplete.
And the defense almost got one there, partner.
It could have been his first pick. He's been good so far, but you're right, that was nearly a costly mistake.
Sometimes you get a little bit too confident when the game's going along as it has been for him.
Now it's Wilson. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Well, Wilson going to change things up here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
That's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Here's 3rd and 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now they'll run it on the toss. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Play action. Now Wilson. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right? And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 73 yards. And the Texans add on to their... The Texans getting set here to take over again on offense. Now Wilson on first down. This is down the field for Bellinger. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up to the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. There he goes, left side. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 18. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And able to get him down, but he does reached the 5. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Now a first carry for their fullback. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Wilson. And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
Wilson's pass complete to T. Higgins. An 8-yard pickup. But it's 4th down and goal.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So for Houston, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
Now that was some teamwork out there, fellas. Oh, that was a player of the week performance right there. I hope my mama was
It's week 9 of the NFL, and we'll see Zach Wilson. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Texans and the Jets, and it comes your way next.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They've certainly found their groove of late. The Texans offense ready to see if they can keep building on this long winning streak. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back. He had the game to end all games last week, didn't he? They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The numbers for him from a week ago, 18 carries, 104 yards.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Back at the 38-yard line.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because they
focusing on the fourth quarter.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guy.
There he goes, left side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Here's Wilson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Wilson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Wilson to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now Wilson. He's going to try and go deep again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
So here are the Texans to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. On 1st down, Wilson. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about.
And the Texans set to come onto the field. Throwing is Wilson. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. To throw is Wilson on first down.
Now throw right side here.
Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find a completion.
Yeah, just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
On second down, here's Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Wilson on second down. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans are able to extend their lead.
That seemed... A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Man, 206 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Right back to him on first down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On second down, they'll run it here.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. And this offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. to throw. Wilson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now a 2nd and 2.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. A great effort there.
With his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans add on.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And he'll get about 3 there, up to the 49-yard line.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Oh, Wilson going to throw. This is caught. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Texans have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
The Texans offense set to regain possession as they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the Texans,
they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory.
And they'll get another home date next week at